Yippee! Roblox is releasing another update that is basically gonna massively improve the security and the safety for some of the younger users on the platform. I know that recently they have been talking about doing a lot of things like that, and I've talked about them talking about doing those things. What's interesting to me though is the fact that on those videos my comments seem to be full of people saying that this is gonna be such a terrible idea, despite me spending the entire video telling you guys how incredible I think this is going to be. And then I go onto Twitter and also all of the replies to the tweets that I'm talking about have the same opinion as me. They think it's going to be good as well, and they are just really grateful, thankful I guess, that Roblox is finally doing something that we have been begging them to do for a very long time, since forever. So that's why I'm so confused that a lot of my comments end up having like wildly different opinions, but as I look further into it, it seems to be the people who have accidentally set their birthdays to be under 13. Now, when it comes to that, I understand that there is a lot of features that you will be restricted from when you really shouldn't be restricted from them because you truly are over 13. But I just wanted to put this at the start of the video because a lot of these new changes are coming in for Roblox to finally put the safety of the younger players as their top priority. They are finally doing something to ensure the safety of the users that need it the most. Even with your own frustrations that I completely understand, when it comes down to it, the safety of users actually under 13 massively takes priority over users over 13 but accidentally set their birthdays to be under 13. Like, that is the priority. Those people are not the priority. Basically, starting today, in additional efforts to keep young users safe on Roblox, anyone under the age of 13 can no longer chat with other users outside of experiences. Now, with Roblox very recently removing messages anywhere, there was really only like one other place that we could actually chat to another user, which is the chat on the website. I guess group walls count, but Roblox has already prevented users under 13 from messaging group walls or typing anything on any groups, so really the only place left was actually the chat, and now they can no longer use that starting today. And you know what, considering some of the things that I've seen happening inside of those chats, especially as of recently, that is probably one of the best changes that they could have made. I know that it's kind of sad that we do need to stop users under 13 from being able to do all of these things that they are now prevented from doing, and given how young they are, they probably don't understand why they are suddenly being restricted from all of these features that they previously had access to. But again, like I'm gonna keep reiterating, keeping them safe is massively the priority. There is absolutely no going around that their safety and their protection is the priority. Also, another change that they are planning on doing is in 2025, under 13 users will need parental permission to chat in experiences. This is basically going back to the very beginning of Roblox, the roots of Roblox. I've probably mentioned this before, but when I joined Roblox back in 2011, you couldn't chat, like everyone couldn't chat, and I don't know if that was an under 13 thing, that probably was. But considering when I joined Roblox, I was also under 13. I joined when I was 10, okay? I know that that was a long time ago. I was 10 a long time ago. Please stop laughing. But I couldn't chat. So back then, what you needed to do was your parent had to create like an entirely separate Roblox account, and then from there, you could set that to be a parent's account, and they could link your own account to their account by adding like your username and your password just to ensure that it really was their child's account, and then from there, it would give them access to a bunch of different settings that they could control over your own account. Now, my parents never did that. They didn't know that that was a thing. I was the one who created a parent account to access my own settings. I don't know how I knew to do that at 10 years old, but clearly that is the route that I took, and it was probably a very stupid decision, but that's what I did back then. 13 years ago. I know this is such a long time ago. But then from there, I set it so that I could talk in games, and that was it. I could start talking in games because it was a parental control thing, and now it's going to be exactly the same thing. Users under 13 by default, I guess starting sometime next year, will no longer be able to chat inside of games. Whether or not they can see the chat, I really don't know. I remember back then, like a long time ago, we could see it, but we couldn't use it. It might be a little different now. I would assume that they're just going to completely remove the chat so that you can't see the messages as well as can't reply to them. You can't type in it yourself. But if your parent decides that they want to give parental permission to allow you to chat in those games, they can do that. And then from there, you can chat inside of the game if you're under 13, obviously. If you're over 13, absolutely none of this is going to affect you anyway. You don't even need to think about this. You don't need to worry about this. The only reason you should be thinking about this is being happy that Roblox is finally protecting the users that need protecting the most. There was also an entire article about this. Roblox will restrict kids under 13 from chatting outside of games. Children under 13 also won't be able to directly message other players unless they have parental approval. And they do go into a lot of details about this, which is good. It's actually a very nice contrast to see a news article being created like this, saying things like this about Roblox in comparison to the stuff that we usually have to be seeing from news articles talking about Roblox. On top of all of that, I truly hope that Roblox continues to improve their security like this, keep adding and changing things that is going to also keep the younger users safe. Again, something that we have been begging them to do since forever. I don't even remember how long it's been. Plus, on top of everything that Roblox is now doing, out of like literally everything, one of the main things that is going to also ensure that these younger players do stay safe, especially on Roblox, would be just being monitored. I say this every single time I make a video like this. The parents need to monitor them. That's it. So please, the comments is the place to go. Tell me what you guys think about Roblox changing more things for under 13 users, stopping them from chatting, basically. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.